Good morning, students. I am Dr. Josna Shivsagar, Department of Genetics and Plant Breeding, College of Agriculture, Baramati. In last lectures, we are discussing the photosynthesis process, how it's happened, which pigments are present, or the what is the system of photosynthesis. These topics are covered in the last lecture. Now today's lectures we are discussing the another part of photosynthesis. There is the photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. Then what is mean by the ray drop and immersion enhancement effect? Ray immersion noticed a sharp decrease in quantum yield at a wavelength greater than 680 nanometer. While determining the quantum yield of photosynthesis in a chlorophyll A using the monochromatic light of the different wavelengths. Since this decrease in a quantum yield took place in a red part of the spectrum, and this phenomenon was called as ray drop. Then later they found that the inefficient far red light beyond the 680 nanometer could be made fully efficient if the supplemented with light of shorter wavelength, means a blue light. The quantum yield from the two combined beams of a light was found to be together greater than the sum effect of both the beams used separately, and this enhancement of photosynthesis is called as a immersion enhancement. Okay, you clear the two concept of ray drop and immersion enhancement effect. There's a Robert Immersion say that the two wavelength means two lights are used in photosynthesis. One is the red light and blue light. Okay. Then different stages of photosynthesis, means the two stages of photosynthesis, means the photosynthesis is formed or produced in a two stages. Then a photosynthesis occur in two stages. Why is the light reaction? Light reaction is happen in a only daytime. Okay, and it is occur in thylakoid membrane. This is the chloroplast and this one is the thylakoid membranes. Okay, then and second one is this is second one stage is the Calvin cycle. This cycle is happening day also night, and it is occur in stroma, and it is which are the linked together by the NADP and ATP. Okay, you see in this diagram, this is the light reaction, it is happening in grana, and this is the Calvin cycle, it is occur in the stroma. In the light reaction, O2 is released and H2O is enter into this cycle, and in Calvin cycle CO2 is enter into this cycle and sugar is removed. Okay, or that the sugar is formed or the produced. Okay, in the light reaction, light is absorbed by the photons in that reaction. Okay, in chloroplast, that's a Calvin cycle, CO2 is absorbed in this cycle and the formation of sugar is happen, and in which the in light reaction electrons are emits and formation of NADPH and the exchange of photons, means in these two reactions the ADP is converted into the ATP and NADP is converted into the NADPH. Okay, then light reaction. What is the light reaction? Light reaction, it is depends on the light and occurs only during the day in a nature. It takes place in thylakoid membranes of the chloroplast. Then light reaction involves the three points. One is the splitting of water to produce the oxygen. Second one is the energy production, means the ATP formation, means the energy is available in the form of ATP, adeno triphosphate. Okay, and the reduction of third point is the reduction of NADP into the ATP, NADPH. Okay, then what is the Kelvin cycle? Kelvin cycle, it is dependent of light and occurs during the day and the night. Okay, it takes place in the stroma of the chloroplast. Kelvin cycle involves the production of foods as a glucose and with the utilization of CO2, energy and NADPH. Means in Kelvin cycle you produce the glucose, okay, or the food of the plants, and with the help of CO2, energy and NADPH, it gives the glucose. Okay, then what is the components of light? Lights having the that's a light, it is solar energy or the photons. Means this light is also called as the solar energy or the photons also. That's a light reaction center is chlorophyll A and a primary electron acceptor. It is the reaction center. And what is the antenna? Antenna is a reaction center and other pigment molecules like chlorophyll A, B, carotenoids, xanthophylls, etc. and that gather the light together. So what is the photosystem? In photosystem, antenna and reaction center are combinedly work together. Okay, you see in this diagram, there is the this is the reaction center. Okay, and these are the reaction center is in middle portion, and outer these are the antenna. Antenna are the pigments molecules, and the reaction center is the absorbing the lights or the chlorophyll pigments or the primary electron acceptors. It is the reaction center. Okay, then what is the photosystems? Photosystem means that the discovery of red drop and the immersion enhancement effect leads the scientists to suggest that photosynthesis is derived by a two photochemicals process, and these processes are associated with two groups of photosynthetic pigments called as a photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. These processes are associated with the two groups of photosynthetic pigments called as the pigment system 1 and pigment system 2. Wavelength of light shorter than 680 nanometer affects both the pigment system, means pigment system 1 and pigment system 2. While the wavelength longer than, means the shorter, lights are shorter than 680 nanometers, its effect in both the system 1 and 2. Okay, and wavelength is longer than the 680 nanometer, it affects only the pigment system. Okay, then in a green plants, pigment system 1 contains the chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B, carotenoids. Okay, in photosystem 1, only chlorophyll A, B and carotenoids are involved. In this pigment system, a very small amount of chlorophyll A absorbing the light at P100 170 nanometer, known as the P170. However, they constitute the reaction center of photosystem 1. Okay. Then pigment system 2 contains the chlorophyll B and some form of chlorophyll A also, such as the chlorophyll A absorbing the light 662 nanometer. Then again chlorophyll A, the light absorbing center is 677 and the chlorophyll A is 679, and a xanthophyll also. A very small amount of special form of chlorophyll called as a P680 constitute the reaction center of pigment system 2. Means in a pigment system 1, it's happen in photon 670. Okay, it's photosystem 1 occurring or the absorbing the light up to 700 nanometer, and in photosystem 2 your lights are absorbed up to photon 680 nanometer. Okay, clear that? Then the carotenoids are present in both the pigment system. Means your carotenoids are present in photosystem 1 also and photosystem 2 also. Okay. Then photosystem. Then again briefly we discuss the photosystems. The two pigments system 1 and 2 are interconnected by a protein complex called as the cytochrome B6 F complex. Okay, you see in a two pigment system it is interconnected by the protein complex and it is called as the cytochrome B6 F complex. The other intermediate components of electron transport chain is the plastoquinone and the plastocyanin. There is an electron transport chain wise plastoquinone PQ and plastocyanin act as the mobile electrons carrier between the complex and either of the two pigment system. Okay, then the light energy absorbed by the other pigments is ultimately trapped by the P170 and the 680. Means photosystem 1 is light is absorbed or the trap up to 700 nanometer, and photosystem 2 the light is absorbed up to 680 nanometer. Form of the chlorophyll A which alone take part in a further photochemical reaction. Pigment system 1 PS1 complex consists of 200 chlorophylls, 15 carotenoids and a molecule of chlorophyll A absorbing the light at 700 nanometer, and these constitute the reaction center of photosystem 1. Then pigment system 2 complex consists of 200 chlorophylls, then 15 carotenoids and a mole of molecules or the moles of the chlorophyll A absorbing the light at 680 nanometer. Then this constitute the reaction center of pigment system 2. In this slide you clear the photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. Okay, absorbing the light of different photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. Then you see the photosystem 1. Then there are the two type of photosystem. One is the photosystem 1, photosystem 2. It is occur within the thylakoid membrane. Okay. Then the chlorophyll in its excited state emits the electron. There is a emits the electrons while which are accepted by the primary, and this emits the electron and accept from the primary electron acceptors and pass down to the transport chain, electron transport chain, and eventually reduce the NADP plus to NADP H2 H. Okay, means the reduce the NADP H to form a NADP H. Okay, NADP plus it is reduced from the NADP H. Okay, 2 electrons are removed from this reaction. This is the photosystem 1. Then what is the photosystem 2? Just you see, there is a photosystem 2. In a photosystem 2, chlorophyll A molecules is the reaction center, and this molecule absorb the orange red light which has the higher energy level. Then this photosystem 2 absorb the orange red lights, means the carotenoids, and this light has a higher energy level. It excited state, due to the light absorption, it emits the electron that are accepted by the primary electron acceptor and passed down to the electron transport chain. Eventually replenish the lost electron from the photosystem 1. Hydrogen ions is split into the hydrogen protons, electrons and oxygen gas. These electrons replenish the lost electron from the photosystem 2. Okay, you see properly how to work the photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. Firstly, we see the photosystem 2, then it is an excited state. Due to the light absorption, emits the electrons that are accepted by the primary electron acceptor. Means that these electrons are emitted and this absorbed by the primary electron acceptor. Then it is passed down to the electron transport chain, and this electron transport chain is connected to the photosystem 1. Okay, and this chain is eventually replenish the lost electron. These electrons are lost by this electron chain and from the photosystem 1. That's in which photosystem 1 hydrogen ions are split into the hydrogen protons, then electrons, this is the electrons, and that oxygen gas also, there is a oxygen gas are eliminated from the photosystem 2. Okay, I think so you understand the photosystem 2. Then this electron transport chain, this transports the electron energy from the synthesis of ATP by the chemoosmosis. Okay, you see the photosystem 1, in which the photons or the electrons are eliminated and absorbed by the primary electron acceptor and transferred to the electron transport chain, in which the electrons are removed and NADP plus it reduced to it forms the NADP H molecules. Okay, you understand photosystem 1 and 2. Then next one is the basic steps of light reaction. What is the basic steps are involved in the light reaction? Light reaction involves the following basic step. One is the absorption of light. This light are trapped into the chlorophyll molecules, or this is the photons, this light called photons, and this light is absorbed through the chlorophyll A, B, carotenoids, xanthophylls, etc. Then next one is excitations of the chlorophyll A and emission of electrons, means the you see the electron transport chain. There's this chlorophyll absorb the light and emits to the electrons from and these electrons are emitted, and these electrons are absorbed by the primary acceptor electrons or the photons, and then light or photons are it's released, or the heat also released in the air, and the formation of ATP and NADP was the electron transport chain. Mean the formation of ATP and NADP is occur in electron transport chain. These are the different steps of the light. And the transfer of light energy absorbed by the accessory pigments to chlorophyll A. All pigments except the chlorophyll A are called as the accessory pigments or the antenna pigments. That's only except that the chlorophyll A are called as the accessory pigments. Then the light energy absorbed by the accessory pigment is transferred to the chlorophyll A molecules. The transfer of light energy from the accessory pigments to chlorophyll A is called as the resonance or the Foster's transfer, and takes part in a primary photochemical reaction in photosynthesis. Chlorophyll A molecules also absorb the light energy directly. As a result of absorbing the light energy, the chlorophyll molecules get excited. Okay, then activation of chlorophyll molecules by the photons of the light. When the photon 700 or the photon 680 forms of a chlorophyll receives photons. Photons means the quantum, means the absorbing light of light, and becomes an excited molecules having the more energy than the ground state energy. After passing through the unstable second singlet state and first singlet stage, the chlorophyll molecules comes to the metastable triplet state, and this excited state of the chlorophyll molecules take part further in a primary photochemical reaction. That is, the electron is expelled from the chlorophyll A molecules. Chlorophyll A excited triplet state of the chlorophyll A. Excited triplet state of chlorophyll A, it forms a chlorophyll A and emits the electrons. Okay, excited state of atom or the molecules. The normal state of the chlorophyll molecules or the atom is called as ground state or the singlet state. When an electron of a molecule or an atom absorb a quantum of light, and it is rise to a higher energy level, which is called as an excited second singlet state, and this state is unstable and has a light time of the 10 to 12 seconds. The electrons comes to the next higher energy level by the loss of some of its extra energy in the form of heat, and this higher energy level is called as excited first singlet state and is also unstable with a half-life of 10 to 9 seconds. The form of first singlet state, the excited electrons may return to the ground state in the two levels or two ways. The either losing its remaining extra energy in the form of heat or in the form of radiant energy. The second process is called as a fluorescence. The chlorophyll molecules excite the extra energy in the form of fluorescent light when they are exposed to the incident light. Fluorescent light is of longer wavelength than the incident light. Then again it is a briefly that's excited molecules or the atoms may also lose its excited energy by the internal convention and the come to the another excited state called as the triplet state, which is a metastable with a half-life of the 10 to 3 seconds. From the triplet state, the excited molecules or the atom may returns to the ground state in the three ways. One is the by losing its remaining extra energy in the form of heat. In second one is the by the losing extra energy in the form of radiant energy, phosphorus, and the chlorophyll molecules emits the photorescent light event after the incident radiant light is cut off. The phosphorescent light is of longer wavelength than the incidence light and also fluorescence light. Electrons carrying the extra energy may be expelled from the molecules and is consumed in some further photochemical reaction, and the fresh normal electron returns to the molecules. Okay. Then in next lecture we are discussing the photolysis of water and CO2 evaluation in the next lecture. Okay, thank you so much everyone.